Well, hello, everybody. Mari Graceberg here, host of the Teach and Profit Summit. And here with me is Bailey Richert, and we'll be covering how she's helping this, what we call infopreneurs or experts, that are called infopreneurs, build profitable business online. I'm really excited about this because Bailey has a lot of knowledge and skills, and she's actually teaching people on how to do this. We'll be covering a few topics around this, as well as one of your favorite questions, how to do virtual summits. I got this a lot from you. The one that we're doing right now, this is a virtual summit, and Bailey's going to share with us her secrets into doing this. So again, Bailey, welcome to the stage.
Thank you so much for having me here.
I am so delighted. You can tell how excited I am to have you here, and I'm sure our audience are as well. So before I get too excited with this one, let's start with you, sharing with us, how did you get started that led you to now teaching others your expertise and your passion?
Sure. Well, I think like a lot of people, there was a dissatisfaction that I had with my current path that I was on in my life, that I was taught there was a particular way to be happy, to go to school, to go to college, to get a job, to work towards retirement. And that's the path that I was on. And it hit me in about 2013 or so, when I was working as an environmental engineering consultant in California, that if I didn't make a serious change in my life, I was going to be stuck in that cubicle for the next 50 years until, I either retired or, clocked out. And so I decided that I was going to make some serious changes. And I decided to quit my job and go back to school and study entrepreneurship at MIT. And while I was there, I started my first infopreneur business, though I didn't necessarily know that's what it was called at the time. I've been to 25 countries and I love international travel. And so I started by writing ebooks and doing online courses and also public speaking about international travel. And basically, I was teaching people how to travel abroad. So I had a travel blog and I had these travel info products, and all of that was going really fine. And people started to notice, people in my life, my friends and my family, that I had more money, but also more freedom and time, and that I was really happy with what I was doing in my work. And they knew that as soon as I graduated from MIT, that was my goal, to work full-time for myself. And I was well on my way to doing that. And so it was through those people, they started asking me, like, would you help me to self-publish my own book? I've always wanted to do that. Or could you tell me how to properly launch a course, because you've done it so many times already? And so I had never really started out intending to coach this kind of material. I just started teaching it to those people that asked me, but that number kept starting to grow. And I realized, well, there was really a need for this, and that there was, a huge audience there that really needed to be taught. So I started off slowly. I created my very first course for coaching, which was my self-publishing skills course. And then I moved into my other courses and programs, and I really started to build up that content before I made an official pivot over. And so it was about 2015 or so when I officially pivoted into doing the infopreneur coaching full time and making that the focus of my business, which is what I do now.